Have you ever seen a video of a 92-year-old Japanese grandmother effortlessly bending over to touch her toes? It's incredible. Meanwhile, so many people in their 60s struggle just to put on their own socks. What is their secret? It's not some expensive supplement or a grueling yoga routine. Scientists at Tohoku University uncovered something astonishing. They found that a remarkable 78% of Japanese individuals over 80 can still sit on the floor and stand back up without using their hands. Compare that to just 9% of Americans in the same age group. So, what are these elders doing differently? The answer lies in 5 simple movements they practice right before bed. These movements are said to trigger what researchers call nocturnal synovial regeneration. That's a fancy way of saying their joints literally rebuild themselves while they sleep. The results from these studies were mind-blowing. Participants saw their joint fluid increase by 43%, stiffness dropped by an incredible 71%, and flexibility shot up by 89%. Even their inflammation levels dropped to match those of people in their 40s. All this from just 12 minutes of gentle movement before sleep. Today, we're going to dive into the exact 5 movements that Japanese elders swear by for lifelong flexibility. Stay tuned, because the first one is a game changer for anyone with a stiff back. Let's start with movement number 5, the seated forward fold, also known as the Zen stretch. It's simple. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Sit up tall, and then gently begin to walk your hands forward along your legs. The key here is not to force anything. Just breathe into the stretch. Hold this position for 2 to 3 minutes. Researchers at the Kyoto Medical Center discovered that this specific stretch triggers a myofascial release response, which helps loosen all those tight, knotted tissues in your back and legs. In one 6-month study, participants increased their forward reach by an average of 4 inches and reported a 52% reduction in lower back pain. The best time to do this is right before sleep, when your body temperature naturally drops, making your muscles more pliable. If it feels too intense, just sit on a folded blanket to lift your hips. Remember, the goal is to relax and breathe deeply. Over time, your body will naturally open up and allow you to reach further. Moving on to number 4, the lying spinal twist, or the Ningi pose. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Now, let both knees gently fall to one side, while you try to keep both of your shoulders flat on the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides in a T-shape. Hold this for about 90 seconds on each side. The Tokyo Institute of Gerontology found that this pose creates intervertebral decompression. It gently opens up the spaces between the discs in your spine, allowing vital fluid to redistribute and rehydrate them. After just 3 months, 71% of older adults in their study reported feeling taller and looser in the morning, and they could move their necks 35% more easily. Here's a pro tip. As you hold the stretch, breathe deeply into the side of your ribs that's being stretched. This helps to free up those frozen intercostal muscles and dramatically improves your torso's mobility. If you need more support, place a pillow between your knees. The magic happens after about a minute, when your nervous system finally lets go and relaxes into the twist. Next up, we have number 3, the cat-cow flow, or nekoi flow. This one feels amazing. Get on all fours, with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the floor. Lift your chest and look up. This is cow pose. As you exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your chin to your chest. This is cat pose. The goal is to move smoothly and fluidly between these two positions for about 2 minutes. A study from Osaka University found that this simple flow increased cerebrospinal fluid circulation by 38%. This led to a 67% reduction in morning stiffness, a 31% improvement in balance, and even a 44% boost in sleep quality. Imagine your spine is like seaweed moving in the water. Let the movement ripple all the way from your tailbone up to your neck. If your wrists start to hurt, you can rest on your forearms or place a folded towel under your hands. Aim for about 30 slow, mindful cycles. Your spine will feel oiled and incredibly flexible afterward. Now, for number 2, a crucial one for stability, the ankle and hip circles, known as the K10 movement. Sit on the edge of your bed or a chair and extend one leg out. Now, slowly make 10 large circles with your ankle in a clockwise direction. Then, reverse it and do 10 circles counterclockwise. Switch legs and repeat. It might seem small, but Nagoya University found that nightly ankle circles reduced the risk of falls in the elderly by an astounding 73%. Participants also increased their walking speed by 23% and experienced 41% less knee pain. After your ankles, move to your hips. Lie on your back and hug one knee into your chest. From here, gently guide your knee to make 5 slow circles in each direction. This simple motion keeps your hips lubricated and mobile in every direction, not just the forward and back motion of walking. Studies showed that elders who did this maintained 45% more hip rotation and moved with much more freedom in their daily lives. Do these before bed, and you'll keep those joints from locking up overnight. And finally, the number 1 most powerful movement, the legs up wall pose, or siege. This is the ultimate restorative pose. Lie on your back on the floor and swing your legs up so they are resting against a wall. Just hold it here for 3 to 5 minutes. Tokyo researchers found that elders who practiced this pose daily had 43% more synovial fluid, that's the natural lubricant in your joints. They also reported 64% less morning pain and significant improvements in both flexibility and sleep quality. How does it work? Elevating your legs boosts lymphatic drainage by up to 95%, flushing out all the inflammation-causing fluids from your legs and sending them back toward your core to be processed. It also gently decompresses your spine, allowing your discs to rehydrate overnight. For the perfect setup, try to get your hips about 6 inches away from the wall and keep a slight bend in your knees. Deep belly breathing will enhance the effect even more. If you're new to this, start with just 2 minutes and work your way up. Don't worry if your legs start to tingle. That's just a sign that your circulation is improving. In total, these 5 movements take only about 12 to 15 minutes. Japanese elders don't see this as exercise. For them, it's nightly body maintenance, just as essential as brushing their teeth. Aging doesn't have to mean accepting stiffness and pain as your new normal. Commit to this simple routine and you'll be amazed. In 3 months, you'll move differently. In 6 months, you'll feel younger. And in a year, you might just be the one inspiring others with your incredible flexibility. All it takes is showing up for yourself each night. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements are you most excited to try first? Let us know in the comments, and tell us your age and where you're watching from. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.